Hi guys, in this session I would like to demonstrate how to use navigation features in Power BI. In my previous videos I have demonstrated the fundamentals of Power BI, how to load the data, and then how to build models. Model is nothing but set of tables, and then how to establish relationships among the tables, and in the last video how to segment the data. So you can consider this is in continuation with the last video. So I just now suggest you to go through my previous videos before you browse this video. So today's agenda is how to use navigation features in Power BI. So Power BI provides set of mechanisms for navigating between the reports. So when you have a dashboard, you can have set of pages, and you would like to navigate, means move from one page to the another page. So Power BI provides you set of controls and set of features. So by using those features, you can jump between the pages. So the first feature is called as drill through. So drill through means you can drill down the data and you can drill up the data, means you can go in detail, and you can also just go back, means you can jump to the higher level. So it is a very important features which is supported by Power BI. So I want to demonstrate this with an example. So this is in continuation with the last session. So I would like to create a new page. So you can click on plus icon to create a new page. So this is a new page, and then I want to rename this page as details. You can just double click on the name to rename the page. So details, I have renamed it, and then here from page 2, so we would like to copy matrix visualization on the left hand side of the page, and then in that you have the fields like rows, category in columns, and then hours are there. So in order to do the copy, you need to use a shortcut like control plus C, or you can just click on the visual and then you can find the option copy visual. So I want to jump to the page 2. So I think this is my page 2, and from there you can just copy this. So you can copy this. If you right click on this, you can find the option copy and copy visual. So better we just use shortcuts control plus C, and then come back to detail space, and here control V to paste it. So it has been pasted, and then so we have pasted, and then from page 3 we would like to copy hours by division visual and also hours by location. So go to page 3, and here we have hours by location. Control to copy multiple visuals, so control plus this. So these two are selected. Once these two are selected, use the shortcut P, control plus C to copy, then come back to detail space, and here control V. You can just decrease or just move the visuals to the free space. I would like to decrease the size of this. So this is hours by division, and here we have hours by location. So two visuals have been copied, and next click on the blank area of the canvas, and then we would like to add a card visual. So click on the blank area of the canvas, then here we have the card visual. If you do not know what is a visual, just put your pointer on the particular visual or icon, then you can see the title. So click on this, then the card visual is added. So I want to move it to the top right, and then to this visual. So once the visual is selected, we want to add location, right? We want to add a location. So location is available in people's table. So click on location, then that will be added. As you can see, this location is added in alphabetical order, and we don't want to show this first location. So in order to do formatting, you have to click on the button that is format your visual, and then here we have the option category label. So you have to turn it off. So it's turned off. Now if you want, you can also decrease the width and height of this, so that is added. Right, next so click on the blank area of the canvas, and then from the visual pane you have to drag location from people's table into add drill through fields here. Add location from people's table. So here is the location field. The table is already expanded, and you can see add drill through field here because you want to drill through the location. So just drag and leave it over here, then the location is added. Right, so this page is drillable on the location. Then also drag division from hours table onto the drill through field, means at the same place you have to drag division. So division is available in hours table, so expand and drag and leave it over here. Yep, done. So this page is drillable on two fields, location and division. So that is done. Next so go back to the page 3, then right click on hours by location, and then you can see some location, and then you can see the option drill through. So go back to page 3, location, you can click on any location. So I am clicking on Cleveland, then you can see the option drill through, and you can see the page that is details. That means if I select this, then I would jump from page 3 to details page. So we have jumped and Cleveland is selected here. If you want to go back to page 3, so at top left you can see the button. So in order to use this button, you have to use control plus click. Control plus click will take you to the page 3. So like this you can select any location. So now I am clicking on Nashville location, then browsing the option drill through, and then select details. Now it will take you to the details page, and you can see the change of location, that is Nashville. Right, so this is jumping from page 3 to details page. Similarly, you can also go back to page 3, control plus click. You can select now division. So I am selecting accounting division here, right click, then you can see the option drill through and then details. So in this hours by division, the selected division is viewable. Right, so other divisions are not visible. That means you are selecting only the particular division from page 3, then it will take you to the details page. So this is called as drill through. And when you select this particular visual, on top you can find the arrows. Right, what is this? This is drill down. Okay, you can go to the lower level and then go to the next level. So it will take you to the next level. So next level is this job ID. Right, so we have a division hierarchy. When you expand that, it will take you to the job ID. So that is the next level. And if you want to go up, you need to click on again this drill up, then it will take you to the division. Right, now if you go back to page 3, you can select other division also. Right now I'm selecting technology, then drill through, then details. So division is technology over here, the location is Charlotte. So this is navigation. Right, this is navigation. So like this, if you can select management, for example, then right click, then drill through and details. So it will take you to the details page, and here Charlotte location is there, but it is not displaying the other location. So this is the problem over here. So in order to fix this, what we need to do is you have to manage the relationships. So click on modeling and then click on manage relationships, and uh, here you can see you have to change the uh, link type. That means from hours employee ID, people's employee ID, let's edit the relationships hours employee and people employee. So you can select the second link, then click on edit, then see the crash filter direction, which is single, means one way direction. So you have to select both. So when you select both, what happens is it also displays all the locations. Now click on close, right? Then you can go back. So it is doing actually the refresh. Then let's go back, and now I want to select the management division again, then drill through, then details, right? So this has only Cleveland location, right? If you just reset, for example, let me go to the utilization page and come back to details. So it is showing only two locations. So I think the data is not available for that, but normally the directions should be no, both, right? If you want to clear the filter, you can just escape. So only this location is selected. In that we have in the management division we just have two locations. So that is the point to be noted. So like this you can use drill through. So next we have the other controls, so we can talk about that. Next we'll see how to add buttons to the Power BI report. So Power BI supports these 9 kinds of buttons: left arrow, right arrow, a reset button is there, back button is there, information, help, Q&A means question and answering, and you can also add bookmark and a blank. So now I'm going to illustrate so how to use these buttons in Power BI reports. So in order to use this, what we'll do is we'll create a new page and rename that page as buttons. I'm just opening the file and then click on new page, then rename this as buttons. So once the new page is created, we would like to insert these buttons. So create one for each button type. So click on home and you have insert. Understand, you have insert, and in the insert menu you have the buttons here. So from here you can add these buttons. So I'm inserting left arrow. When you click on that, it is going to be added to the top left, and then click in the middle of the page and then insert other button, that is right arrow. So it is going to be added on the same place, so we have to drag it down, and next again select the another button, a reset button, reset. Next is you can add a back button, just drag it down. Next we'll add info. I'll just drag it to the next column. Next add help. Next add Q&A. Just drag it and put it over here. Next insert button, that is a bookmark. This is bookmark icon. Next, one more button is left, that is blank. So we'll add over here. So these are the 9 buttons types. So once these are added, you can go through the properties and then you can put these buttons to perform some operations, right? So for example, if you click on the blank button, right, and turn on the button text formatting options and then select this blank button, so when you select it, automatically it displays you the format button options. You see the shape here. So and in the under the shape you have the state, so state is default, and these are the other states like on hover. That means when you put your pointer on the button, you will activate this operation. Similarly, on pressed means when it is pressed, when it is disabled, right? So when it is when the state is default, right, and I want to know add some text, understand, click on the style, and here if you scroll down under the style, default state is default, and then turn on this text, and I want to write the text to be appeared as default, right? Default. Now default state is displayed, and when the state is on hover, right, when the status is on hover, so we want to mention the text as on hover or hover, whatever you like. And when the text is when the state is pressed, then you want to display the text as pressed. Okay, display the text as pressed, example. Right, now we have set 3 states: default, on hover, and pressed. So when I move your pointer onto the button, you see the text has been changed. That button text has been changed to hover. So when you click on this, for example, use control and click on this, you see the state is pressed, right? So we are trying to change the status of the button. So like this, you can also make this button to perform some operations. So if you go to the action property, right, turn on the action property, and under the type field, right, under the type field you can see these actions: back, bookmark, Q&A, and web URL. So let us add some URL to the button. So go to the actions property. So first of all, the button must be selected, and you see action is there, so turn it on. When you expand this, you see the option here. So I want to select these are the different options: back, bookmark, drill through, page navigations, Q&A, web URL. Let me select web URL, and when the button is selected, then we want to, let's say, navigate to some website, like for example https ://www dot, let's say, sudikshaanalytics.com, right? Then click outside. Now it is set. Now when you click on this button, so when you use control plus click, so it will open, it will create a it will open the page. Let me check again. So it's okay, so I think it's correct. And then control plus click on the link, control plus click. I think it has opened the browser, not. So it should be working actually. What's wrong? You can use it should be working actually. So when type is web URL, and then you can add text. For example, when it is style, let's say on press, I want to change the title to uh, let me change the URL. Let me modify this to, sorry, there is a mistake over here. HTT, I typed T 2 times, so that's why that's incorrect. HTTPS. Okay, now it's correct. Now you just click on this. Yep, so it is opening the site that you have mentioned. So like this you can make the button to browse some URL. So we did that. Next, you can also add Q&A. So for example, when you click on the blank button and make the change the action to Q&A. So let us change the action to Q&A. In the action you can change the type to Q&A, question and answering. Now click on this button, so it will open a Q&A. So here you can ask any question or which is in relation with your data. For example, I want to ask um, the questions like we have hours by location. Okay, hours by location. So we have 3 locations in the data set. Hours by location, you see the respective graph has been displayed. So on the x-axis you have the count of hours, and y-axis is location. So in Cleveland location we have 15483 15,483 hours, the count of hours. And here also 8241, here also 414y. Like this you can type any query. Let me take hours by location map. So the map is displayed. So these are the 3 locations. This is Cleveland, this is Nashville, and this is Charlotte. So you can see the locations in the map. Got it. Like this you can now add any query, right? Hours by person, location table. For example, hours by person. So here you are getting the table location, then employee ID is there, and then you have the hours column, hour cost, hourly number of hours, right? So this is the complete information on the requested query. So like this you can make your button to perform some operations. And as we have seen, we can also add Q&A separately, right? So click on the blank area of the canvas, then select the home tab of the ribbon, then in the insert section you can select ask a question. So here you can click in the middle of the page, then insert, and you have a Q&A button is there. When you click on this, the Q&A is available on added to the report. So here also you can add any question, like we have asked previously, hours by location. Okay, and then the query will be displayed. Your query is processed, and for example hours by location we want map, so that is also displayed. If you want map, the map is there. If you want table, table can also be displayed. And if you want to hours by location card also, the card is also displayed. There are 3 locations, and you can see the count of the hours in each location. So like this can be also added. Question and answer Q&A can also be added. Next, when we typed our query, you might have noted the particular word is underlined with a blue color, right? So normally sometimes some words are not recognized. For example, if you type hours by a city or hours by branch, let's say you type here hours by branch, you see the branch is not recognized. Understand, it means it is not in its dictionary. So you can basically, this is a synonym to the location. So to add this branch as a synonym, you can click on the settings icon over here, then it will open a separate page under the synonyms, right, under the synonym. So the location is in which table? It is in the persons table. So go to the persons table, expand people, sorry, not person, it's people. So expand people and go to the location field. So here, so these are the words which are recognized. So click on add, then add the word branch, then press enter. So branch is added, right? The branch is added. Now when you close this, and now you see the branch is not underlined with the red color, so means branch is recognized. So like this you can add a synonym to any of the field. I hope you understood. You can add synonym to any of the field. So that we did. And then we can also have add bookmarks. So what is the meaning of bookmarks? So bookmarks are nothing but the feature, right? When you create a bookmark, the current state of the report is saved. Here when you say status, which includes the visuals, all the visuals available on the page, and then if you have any filters, then those filters can also be saved. Order of visuals, drilling location visuals, visibility of visuals, and saved spotlights if you have. So all these are saved, like we bookmark some page. Whenever you are browsing through Google or any other browser, when you click on a bookmark, the current state of the HTTP page, HTML page is saved. So that's the meaning of bookmark and benefits. So bookmarks can aid to report viewers so that they can reset the page to the default state, or they can remove, or they can add new filters and slices whenever they are required. So let us see how to create bookmarks. So click on the details page in the report view. Click on the details page, and we are already in the reports view, right? And when this is selected, so in the visualization page, look through drill through area and then ensures that no active filters are there. And then when the page is proper state, so collapse the filters pane, and then in the ribbon select view tab, and then you can see the option bookmarks. That means you have to make this state as no bookmarks. Got it. So let's make this state as default. When you have some filters, you can just remove them. Division, location filters have been removed. So now this is the default page, right? All the things are visible. Now click on view, click on the view menu, and you can see the option bookmarks. So here it is. So click on bookmarks. We do not have any bookmarks, so to add a new bookmark you have to click over here, add, and we would like to name this as default details. Okay, rename, double click on it and rename it as default details. Default details. So the bookmark is created, so through which we can have all the default state of the visuals, Now click on page 3 and then right click on management and hours by division, then choose drill through. Now go to the details. Page 3 goes through page 3. Right click on any one of the division, right click, then we do not have drill through option, so here we need to add details. Now let us, once it becomes default state, so let's add the fields, requested fields. So I want to add location, then also add division from hours table. Both are added. Now go through page 3, right click on any of the division, then you have drill through, click on details. It will take you to the details page. Understand? So we have selected the division accounting and all the locations are visible, and the default location in the card visual is Charlotte. So after doing that, go back to the page 3. Now click on the default details. Out here we have change in the graph. Now go to the page 3 and then click on the bookmark, which is default details. Then what will happen, it will take you to the details page with all the default visuals. So these are the default visuals. That means you are moving from page 3 to details page by clicking on the bookmark, right? By clicking on bookmark you are navigating to the details page from page 3. This is how the bookmarks works. Next, you can also have advanced bookmarks, right? So in order to have this, in the bookmarks pane click on 3 ellipses and then next to the default details page, and then uncheck this current page. That means the page will not be uncheck the, right click on this 3 dots, in which page it is in the details page only. So click on 3 dots, current page is checked, so uncheck it. Now go to the page 3. Now click on default details. So it is, the action is not performed. That means it is not taking you to the details page. Now again come back to the details page. Now again check it. Now check it, current page, means bookmarks are applicable. Now go back to page 3 and then click on default details. So it will take you to the details page. That means it is working, right? Next, now click on this hours by location visual and we can have a spotlight. Hours by location, then click on view and you have so by clicking on this, not here, so you have to click on 3 dots over here, then you can see spotlight. So this, only this particular visual is highlighted, so that's the meaning of spotlight. Now we can also add a bookmark for this, right? So we can add a bookmark, click on 3 dots and then you can add the bookmark for also this detail spotlight. Click on add details spotlight. Done. Now go to page 3, click on default details, click on the bookmark. It will make your page to the, not this, default details. So now it will make your page to the default detail. Now click on spotlights. It highlights only the hours by location. So this means the bookmark is working. Next, we can also add some additional bookmarks. So using the selection page, we can use the selection page. So reset the reset the details page by clicking on the default details, and then to activate the selection page you have to click on the view tab and then select show selection page. It will list out all the selections. So now you are in the default details. Now click on selection. So selection is available in view only, so here it is. Click on this. So we do not have all these visuals are visible. Understand, when you select this, all these visuals are visible. So button, it is visible, card is visible, this hours by location is visible, division is visible, and matrix is also visible. All the visuals are visible. Now if you want to you can hide one of the visual, and then you can create a bookmarks. Okay, so for example I just want to show only the matrix. I want to hide other. So matrix is shown. You can click on this hide icon, and also this one hide, hide, and hide. So show only the matrix. Now click on bookmarks. Click on bookmarks and you can add a bookmark like default. Let's name it as default 1. Okay, let's name it as default 1. That means only matrix is visible. Now again click on this default details. All are visible. Now I want to show matrix and this cart visual, and want to hide these two. Then here, so matrix and the card are shown, then the remainings are hidden. So button is hidden, then also this, also this. So only I want to show card and matrix. Now click on the add bookmark and rename it as default 2. Okay, default 2 means only 2 are shown. Now click on default details. All are visible. Then again click on default 2. Only 2 are visible. Right? So like this. Next I want to show along with this matrix and card, I like to show location and want to hide division. And also back button is there. So only these three. Now create a new bookmark. Rename it as default details. Default 3. Then next, in the next I want to show division also, except button. Except button, all are to be shown. Then click on add and default 4. Right, only these 4 are shown. Now if you click on these buttons, these bookmarks, you can have the changes in the visuals based on the bookmark created. So this is how you can create bookmarks in Power BI. So we have done all these things. So like this. So I try to illustrate the different buttons. So this one, left arrow, right arrows can also be used. We'll have these in the future sessions. And we have made use of this blank button, Q&A, bookmarks, right? So the rest of the buttons and these rest of the button types can be used in the future sessions in different reports. So we'll take one case study and we'll create a report, and once one set of reports are created, we can also create a dashboard. So dashboard is nothing but set of sequence of pages. So that's it from this session. So I'll see you again with the another concept in the next session.